Who would have thought there's so much drama inside of a prison? What's up everybody, Seds here, and today I'm doing an anime review on Nanbaka Season 2. So this one was kind of a ant one for me. Like, I saw season 1 and honestly I was thoroughly confused because they keep trying to claim to be a comedy, but then they're trying to be serious, and honestly it was really conflicting. So I was really nervous, to say the least. So after seeing how season 1 ended, I was really kind of excited for season 2. I was like, damn dude, season 2 is gonna be the saving grace, but sadly it wasn't really. So it starts off really confusing yet again. So episode 1 is just chaotic. It doesn't really cover everything, and it stresses. Like episode 1 of the season 2 just tries to stress so hard that this is a comedy. Like, I'm not even lying.
髪の色が変わっただけその通りだ。だがみんな忘れてないが、ナンバカはギャグアニメなんだ。
See what I mean? That's kind of what episode 1 does, is exactly what you just saw. So moving on, going past episode 1, even though we're stressed that this is just a comedy anime, it actually starts becoming a little bit serious, and you're probably thinking, ooh, are we going to be touching on that crazy scientist that did all these crazy operations while everyone, was sleeping? And but no, we're not. It then pursues to tell kind of the backstory of everybody, which is kind of cool, but it doesn't again give you like any information, which then kind of leaves you confused and emotionally non-invested. Honestly, season 2 is based off of not really the prisoners per se, but one of the prison guards, which everyone calls the monkey. It tells the story of his crazy brother getting locked up for killing an inmate. Oh, and I totally forgot to mention that they're introducing a bunch of new characters that you literally know nothing about, but they're there. They don't tell you anything about them, but they're there. So, and to top it all off with what happened, in the last episode of season 2, leaving the cool guy with the crazy sword for hands, he is now emotionally damaged. So he's not really on par with fighting and doing all of this. He's actually an incredibly big pushover, which kind of frustrated me because I wanted to see more of that crazy awesome fighting. But I don't know, I was kind of let down in that aspect because there really wasn't a lot of fighting with him. It was more running away, getting punched, taking punches, and just kind of being a little wimp. So that was really kind of disappointing as well. So let me tell you guys what to expect in season 2 for this anime. Expect a lot of confusing things where they try to persuade you it's a comedy, but then they become serious without really answering anything and causing more questions than answering anything. They deviate from the story that started in season 1 that could tie into season 2, but we don't really know. I mean, there wasn't really any solid proof. If you're looking for a lot of fighting, I mean, there is some fighting in there, but nothing really, really noteworthy. So expect mild fighting, and honestly, this is just a light anime that you kind of watch in between trying to find other animes to watch. So for my thoughts, I'm going to kind of say this before I go into it. This whole review is based off of brutal honesty. I don't want to lie and try to pretend and try to make anime seem more pleasing and appetizing than they really are. For me, personally, like, these are my honest impressions. So also I want to say this, what I'm about to say is kind of a season 2 killer. I don't want to say it spoils anything, but it could potentially ruin the way you look at season 2. So if you don't want to further keep listening to what I'm about to say, then it's fine. I understand. To sum it up, it doesn't explain anything where season 1 leaves off. Season 2 is its own genre. It might link to season 1, but we don't know. As far as we know, it is about that one jail guard. If you are looking for anything to, more on this doctor, you won't get any answers. This whole thing is based off of that one jail guard and his brother, which looks really badass, but you don't get to see fight. You just get to see him looking big and tough and killing an inmate, but that's about it. So as far as anything else goes, you get to watch him run around like a little wimp, not really fighting as well. So the comedy is still, the action is still, and honestly, I don't recommend anybody really watching this. I mean, if you want to give it a shot because season 1 interests you, go for it, but I'm not going to say go out and watch it at all. Hey guys, if you really enjoyed my content, please head over to my profile, and if you haven't already, click on that sub button, but then also click on that little bell. That bell will notify you anytime I post up a video, so that way you can always be kept up to date. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun making this video. Don't forget to follow me over on facebook.com/SedBird and twitter.com/SedBird. Facebook, I'm always being kept up to date and letting you guys know what's going on, and feel free to drop me, a hello. But like always, I'll see you guys in the next one.